Hi folks, it's Greeno here, and where am I today? Well, I'm up in London. Specifically, I'm in the Southwark area of London, about a couple of hundred yards away from Southwark train station or underground station. Reason I'm here, I've been recommended, whenever I come to London, this is a place I should visit. It's called the Bankside Cafe. Apparently they knock out some really good value breakfasts, really reasonable pricing, good portions, and great coffee. And normally I'd have tea with a breakfast, but today we're going to have coffee. So, let's see what it's all about. So I found myself a table outside. I've ordered their big breakfast. Now this is a breakfast that comes with bacon, sausage, egg, beans, toast, and chips. So it's going to be a fair old portion, I reckon. A nice cup of coffee as well, and all of that for just £9, which I think for central London, I mean we are just south of the river here, we're not in the West End or anything, but that looks pretty reasonable to me. I'll come back when the breakfast arrives, we'll take a closer look at it. Okay folks, my breakfast has arrived and this thing is massive. Oh my goodness me. So we got the breakfast here with the eggs, sausage, bacon, chips and beans. Really big portions of chips and beans there. And I've got some toast here, 2 pieces of just white buttered toast and my coffee. Don't forget, this has only cost me £9 in total. That is exceptional value, isn't it? Right, let's give this coffee a try. Probably a little milkier than I would like it normally, but it's good strong coffee. Yeah, I probably have a little bit less milk in there, but it's still pretty good like it is. Kind of like a slightly milkier flat white. Give it another go. So the good thing here is it actually looks like you've got proper sausages and really nicely done bacon too. I'm looking forward to this. So we're going to have to go with some sauces and whatever, aren't we? A bit of salt and vinegar on the chips. Here the old Greeno style. Salt first, then vinegar, then a touch more salt, just in case we washed any of it away. Brown sauce here on the table. That's going to go for the sausages and the bacon. There we go. Right, time to tuck in. So we'll start with a few of these little chips. Now these are just normal, bog standard fries, but they're nice and warm, nice and crispy. A little bit of salt and vinegar on those. They're actually really tasty. I'll tell you what, if I could get fries like this in McDonald's when I go there, I'd be a happy boy. Like I say, really hot, really fresh, and actually tasty. Wow. Okay, so we've got loads of beans here. It must be nearly a tin of beans. More than half a tin, certainly. They look pretty good too. So they're not all mushy, where they've been sort of sat around in a sort of hot pan for too long. They've got their structural integrity, as I like to say. Give them a try. Do you know what? They're decent. The sauce, possibly a little thin, but it has a nice flavour. A little bit of sweetness, nice tomatoey taste. Do you know what? They're decent beans. No complaints there. And in a minute, someone else will be going on a bit of toast. Right. Let's get into the main breakfast items here, shall we? Now we've got eggs. So we bring you in a bit closer for the reveal of the egg. Come here. Okay, here we go. Let's see how these yolks are done. Oh, it feels good. Wow. That is exactly how you want an egg yolk to be, isn't it? Nicely sealed over the top, perfectly runny. That is some really nice egg cookery there. I'm really impressed with that egg. That looks great. There's only one thing to do with that. You start dipping some chips in it. with that lovely runny yolk while it's still nice and runny. Oh, all over those chips. That's what I'm talking about. That is cracking. As you can see, a little pile of chips, a little bit of egg yolk. Who needs ketchup? That's so good. Let's try the egg white. Again, nicely cooked. Perhaps it's got those, a little bit of burn marks on it, a touch. I think it may have been cooked on a hot plate rather than in a pan. But it's not so much that they're actually crispy or anything, so that's absolutely fine. I started cutting the sausages, I should have showed it to you first. Look at this. This is not a catering sausage. Proper Grange Hill butcher's type sausage. It's cut into it. Nice and meaty inside. Just a breakfast sausage, no herbs or anything in there. Nice and warm. Wow. That is a really tasty sausage. I think it may have been deep fried, because it has the same coloration all round it, but it's really tasty. A little bit of that brown sauce on there. Wow. Why can't all cafes get sausages like this? If this place can use them on a breakfast they're banging out for £9, anywhere can get them and use them surely. I don't know if they're genuinely from a butcher or just from a really good quality kind of cash and carry, who knows, but they're really tasty. Really tasty. Okay, on to the rubbish lorry going past. It's never quiet in London, is it? So we're going to try this bacon now. Again, nice back bacon, cooked on a hot plate. You can tell that just from the markings on there. That is good bacon. Nice thick slice. I say nicely cooked, nice coloration on there. Get a bit of the old brown sauce on. That's not bad, it's not overly salty. It's unsmoked, which I always think is best on a breakfast. That is actually not bad. It's not the best bacon I've ever had, but what they've done, because they cooked it on the flat top type thing, it's maintained its sort of flatness instead of curling up like sometimes it does in the pan or a grill, and it means the fat has cooked nicely on it. So that makes it really tasty. Of course, if you get crispy fat on bacon, that is where a lot of the flavour is. The toast, well, the toast is just normal sliced bread, buttered. I don't know if it's proper butter or margarine, we'll find out now. It does taste like butter, so that's good. It's only really standard toast, but it's tasty toast. And along with all of this and this coffee, I've got to say this is a pretty cracking breakfast, and for less than a tenner in London. That is incredible value, isn't it? Right, I'm going to crack on, get through this a bit more. Like I say, I'm going to make some beans on toast as well. So, you can't go wrong, can you? Yum. There we go, beans on toast. I know everybody outside of the UK thinks we're absolute lunatics for doing that, but you've got to try it. It is an absolute classic. Nice, cheap bit of toast. Get some beans on there and get it in you. Delicious. I'm really enjoying this breakfast. Still going on with it. And I've got to say, this place is really popular. The tables inside and out. And most of them taken the whole time I've been here. The service has been really nice. Very friendly. And everyone seems to be enjoying their food and drinks, it has to be said. I still can't believe you can get a breakfast of this size with some of the quality ingredients that it's got on it for this price in London. It's exceptional. Well, I think you can tell I've really enjoyed that, and I think it's good value for money. But let's sum it up properly outside once I finish my coffee. Well then guys, that was a cracking breakfast, wasn't it? Unfortunately, it's really busy in there, so I haven't been able to get any shots inside or anything like that. But trust me, it's a proper old school cafe. You go up, you order at the counter, take your seat, and they bring your food over for you. The food for the money was absolutely incredible value. Those sausages, proper sausages. The bacon, really nice thick cut back bacon. Okay, the chips and the beans were a little basic, but they were done well. And the eggs, wow, that egg cookery was spot on. Really was spot on. Cheap white bread for toast, but then, you know, what do you expect in a greasy spoon? The coffee, pretty good, I reckon. Yeah, overall, what am I going to score this one out of 5? It's got to be about a 4.5. If they'd used slightly better chips, slightly better beans, it could have been a 5 out of 5. But I reckon 4.5 out of 5 is a good score. I reckon this place gets the green light from me. Get yourself down here if you're ever in this part of London. You'll get a really good value breakfast. They don't just do breakfasts either. They've got all sorts of grill dishes. They've got omelettes, jacket potatoes, daily specials, curry and cod and chips today. All sorts of stuff going on. Proper London cafe. Highly recommended by Greeno. If you enjoyed that video looking at the Bankside Cafe, and why wouldn't you, click a thumbs up on there for me. It does help with my channel. And if you really enjoyed it, why not think about subscribing and catch some more content on the channel. Right, my London adventure continues. Where to next? You'll have to wait till next time to find out. I'll see you then.